Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. So, as South Africans, we are very interested, the majority of us, on what is happening in Burkina Faso because we are fascinated. People like me, like this guy who is very young, just came and did all the things that are happening in Burkina Faso. So this is my new fascination. I am telling you right now, I know I'm going to get tired as the time goes by, but I highly doubt, as long as they keep delivering as they are delivering for the people of Burkina Faso, my eye is going to be there. So I'm going to be showing us the kind of the number of coups that have happened there in Burkina Faso, so that we talk about that. But before we do that, let us look at the beauty that is Burkina Faso, because we see we've got people painting different pictures, but the majority of voices saying Burkina Faso is happening. See, that place is going somewhere. You see, that is a very beautiful country that is building itself under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traore, guys. And I pray that the people of Burkina Faso don't destroy their infrastructure in the future, no matter the disagreements with their government. Even those people that are currently not pleased with the current government, please don't go destroying your own infrastructure as we do in South Africa. It always hurts me the most. But when we look at the coup d'etats that have happened in Burkina Faso in years, I just want to start by saying that, in total, Africa has been leading when it comes to coups. We have about 220 attempts with 109 successful and 111 that failed. And we are leading the entire world as Africa. And you ask yourself, why do we need to have so much coups in our in our continent, it talks to the poor leadership of the people that are in power, or maybe the greed by those who want to be in power. There are certain elements that lead to such things happening. But we are here now. We are leading when it comes to coups. And I discovered that according to the list that I saw, South Africa is not in that list. Why are we always pleased with things that are happening? Or maybe we just don't want to be engaging like that. So we are leading as Africa. We are number 1 behind Latin America, East Asia, Middle East, Europe, and South Asia. We are leading, guys. So I just want to look at and share with you the countries that have had coups in Africa. And I'm going to start with the one that has had the highest numbers, right to the one that has had the lowest. And right at the top, we have Sudan, followed by Burundi, followed by Burkina Faso, followed by Ghana, Sierra Leone, Comoros, Guinea-Bissau, Benin, Nigeria, Mali, Niger, by Togo, Republic of Congo, Chad, Mauritania, Guinea, Ethiopia, Uganda, Egypt, DRC, Algeria, Madagascar, Liberia, Lesotho, Ivory Coast, Somalia. Hey guys, we are busy as Africa. Gabon, Libya, Zambia, the Gambia, Sao Tome, Guinea, Morocco, Rwanda, Senegal, Mozambique, Angola, Seychelles, Kenya, Eswatini, Cameroon, Tunisia, Djibouti, and Zimbabwe. South Africa is nowhere to be seen. South Africa is nowhere to be seen. And yeah, tell me in the comment section, do you see this as a good thing or as a bad thing? Whatever your views are, I'm going to be reading those, even if I don't get to respond sometimes. But trust me, I try by all possible means to see the comments, both the negative and the positive. Now let us look at the number of coups that happened in Burkina Faso from a time when Burkina Faso was called Upper Volta. Guys, one doesn't know much about these things. It's a discovery. Anyway, there's one that happened in 1966, the one 1974, the other one 1980, the other one 1982, the other one 1983, the other one again in 1983, in 1987, the other one happened in 1989. There hasn't been a proper break from coups in Burkina Faso, and I hope and pray that this time around we have a different era whereby the one that is in power will stay long enough without being disturbed so that he can achieve the goals that he wants to see him and his government and the people of Burkina Faso would like to see Burkina Faso look like. Because no, man, this does not look good. And also there has been news, I saw somewhere that when he was already a president, there was a coup, an attempted coup, like last year, 2024 or 2023, I don't know, but there has been an attempted coup against President Ibrahim Traore. Who dares? Anyway, 2003, Burkina Faso now, Burkina Faso was called now, Burkina Faso moved away from being called Volta, Upper Volta. In 2014, Burkina Faso uprising. 2015, Burkina Faso coup d'etat attempt. 2018, Burkina Faso coup d'etat attempt. January 2022, Burkina Faso coup d'etat. September 2022, like it happened in 1983. 2022, Burkina Faso coup d'etat. Hey guys, angeke. And then 2023, Burkina Faso coup d'etat attempt. Angeke. Hence, I'm saying that I pray for the stability in that area, because this is what they are trying to do in that region. I think it is Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. And they moved away from ECOWAS, and things are not looking good there. And it's something that we are yet to discuss. And now, guys, I want to break it down for you so that we see this together. Who was taken out, who was overthrown through a coup, then who came after him, then after that one, who took him out. Guys, Hey, you know, if this was just a game to see who's going to win, that was going to be nice. It's a beautiful story to talk about. But now this is done at the expense of the country that has people there who get their lives get destabilized. Some lose their lives. Some get displaced. So this is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. You cannot have one country having so many coups over and over, which is one of the things that I am so happy when I look at President Ibrahim Traore, and I'm praying for this guy because you can tell he's pulling everywhere. You may never know the hidden reasons that you don't know why the person pushed for a coup and whatnot. But now when the person is now in power and is doing good, he is doing good for the people of his country, you want that person to stay in power longer for the benefit of the people, right? I'm not the one that is promoting a coup d'etat, no. I just want what is good for the people of Burkina Faso, because sometimes you have to put yourself in the shoes of other people, even though you don't live in that place, so that you get to have pity to some degree that, you know what, whatever is happening there, like, I don't lose my sleep over what is happening there, but a little prayer for the people who are over there, because any day it could be anybody, any day facing that situation. Nobody deserves to live in a country that is always facing wars within itself. Do you get? Now I want us to look at who overthrew who and who took over. Hey guys, I'm going to try by all possible means to read these names. You know, they're going to be difficult for me, but let me try. Okay, in January 3, 1966, Lieutenant Colonel Sangole Lamizana overthrew President Maurice Yamiego. 8 February 1972, a self-coup orchestrated by President and General Sangole Lamizana in office since the 1966 coup against the RDA-led government of Prime Minister Gerard Kango Ouedraogo. Yo, sana. November 25, 1980, Colonel Saeze Zerbu overthrew President Sangole Lamizana. 7 November 1982, Major John Baptiste Ouedraogo overthrew President Saye Zerbo. Oh, guys, I'm trying, guys. Please bear with me. I'm really trying. And 28 February 1983, failed coup attempt against President Jean Baptiste Ouedraogo. 4 August 1983, Captain Blaise Compaoré overthrew President Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo, replacing him with Captain Thomas Sankara. You know, this is the guy that we know most, especially people like me who take things right on the crust and up. We never used to dig deep. You know, this digging deep thing is a new thing because of the change in the political space in South Africa. So I was like, you know, girl, you need to pay attention. All right. Thomas Sankara, we know a lot about him, and he's a man that we recognize a lot. And this, when now Burkina Faso moved from being Upper Volta into being Burkina Faso, having a new name now. 15th October 1987, Blaise Compaoré overthrew Thomas Sankara. Sana. But there's this guy that is very stubborn who keeps coming back for being president, who overthrows people and attempting to overthrow people. Guys, this is interesting. September 18, 1989, alleged failed coup attempt by senior officers against President Compaoré. October 2003, the attempted coup was carried out against long-term strong President Blaise Compaoré and the CDP regime, and resulted in the imprisonment of several members of the military and political dissidents. All right. 30th October 2014, Lieutenant Colonel Yakuba Isaac Zita overthrew current President Blaise Compaoré and briefly served as a head of state before selecting Michael Kafando as the new president. Days later, Kafando appointed Zida as acting prime minister. 17 September 2014, the Presidential Guard headed by Gilbert Diendere overthrew interim president Michael Kafando. Angeke, guys, yo, sana angeke. 1 month before elections, however, the coup collapsed 1 week later and Kafando was reinstalled. Yo. October 8, 2016, there's my guy coming back. Blaise Compaoré loyalists and former presidential guards failed to overthrow President Roch Marc Christian Kabore. January 23, 2022, President Roch Marc Christian Kabore was reported to have been detained by the soldiers at the military camp in the capital. On January 24, the military announced on television that Kabore had been deposed from his position as president. After the announcement, the military declared that the parliament, government and constitution had been dissolved. Sana zikhala ngempela. 30th September 2022, the coup removed interim president Paul Henry Santiago Damiba over his alleged inability to deal with the country's Islamist insurgency. Captain Ibrahim Traore took over as interim leader in September 26 to 2023. Failed coup attempt against Ibrahim Traore. Hi guys, you cannot make this stuff up. You know, Burkina Faso has to ease up on this coups. Yeah, guys, please keep our Ibrahim Traore on that seat, please. January 14, 2024, attempted coup crashed by military. Hi guys, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Please pardon me if I didn't read those names well, guys. You know, I've tried. If you watched up to here, I'm just, you know, a lady who is fascinated about what is happening in Burkina Faso. Guys, we are very happy for the people of Burkina Faso who are happy about what is happening there. And those that are not happy, please do not destroy what is being built. More than anything, we just talk it out, man. Just talk it out. No, use a political solution for political situations. Don't go, you know, we love this Africa. Let us build this Africa so that it looks good and is able to take care. Africa is able to take care of her people. Please, let us not be beggars when we are this rich. Let us be the ones that people come to see us instead of being entangled. Because now I feel like Africa is entangled between the East and the West, and those people are dealing with certain issues of themselves. And now we are here. We become this, you know, this thing that is entangled in whatever is going on within themselves. Anyway, guys, if you watched up to here, I really appreciate you. And the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full. If you are on Wi-Fi and you have the time, it really goes a long way. Do have a beautiful evening.